thought with my own eyes. It's a miracle road.
So when did you do this?
I painted this in January of 2020, yeah, this year.
Were you in the area for like Chicago or something, and then you rolled by here?
Actually, when I talked to the guys about it, originally I thought I would do it when I came out here, but they wanted it done in January, so I came out here just for that.
Right. It looks great.
Thank you.
And you did another one just down the road, across from the Griffin.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that design?
Well, it's pretty organic. You mean like you mean the triangles, or
yeah, just the idea of it, like
of what we did?
Yeah.
It's me and Jairo. We work really well together. We have very different styles that complement each other very well, and there's not a lot of planning. It's kind of like, okay, we'll use this color palette and we'll do a skull, and that's sort of the plan. And then we just trust each other,
right,
to do the best that we can, and we do. We work hard, and
it's almost like a jazz duo. Like you
yeah,
got a
it
loose
is.
structure,
Yeah.
and then over the top of it, you just sort of roll with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just like kind of keep going over each other until we think it's done.
How many works have you guys done together?
Like 6 maybe.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
Collabs.
I mean in the past 2 years, yeah. I mean like we get along really well. He's a great friend, and we work really well together.
Right.
So it's rare to find someone that you sort of like just gel with on the wall, and like I can trust him. I don't ever have to worry about him, like, so, and vice versa. I'm pretty sure.
If you collab with someone, it seems like you know right away.
Yeah.
The first job, whether there's going to be a second job, and if there's a second one, you probably know there could be many more.
Exactly.
Is that the same? How it was with you guys?
Yes.
Wherever you did your first one.
Yeah, we did the first one in Bradenton, where he was living at the time, in Bradenton, like by Tampa. And we had just a certain amount of time to do that. And there was fairly big space. I mean, we had like, I think 2 or 3 days to do it. And you could tell he was concerned that I wasn't going to finish in time. I mean, a little bit. He didn't say anything. But in the end, he goes, dude, I'll never question you again. He's like, I wasn't sure if you were going to actually do all this in the 3-day time. He goes, I'll never question it again.
How were you doing these colors, these bright colors, in Boston too, or was this something that you picked up in Miami, or did it just happen naturally at some point? Like,
yeah, I mean, doing graffiti, finding new color schemes and working with color a lot. It's just I guess it's a natural thing. And the sort of the process of what I do now with this, the color combos are endless, and so like, yeah, the bright, like just the spectrums, I've been doing it here and there throughout my whole life. When I was a kid, I was drawing like gradients with crayons,
right?
The whole rainbow, and even ironically, in Boulder in the 90s, I did a painting very similar to what I do now, with circles, with ovals, like exploding piece with ovals.
Right.
And I kind of forgot about that. And then, like, I don't know, a year ago, and this is what I'm doing now with, is like a center point, of like, and it's exploding, like, geometrics. Yeah. And I saw that piece, and I was like, oh wow, like, I see the connection to that painting I did in '95 to what I'm doing now. So.
It's funny how that works with like a lot of artists, where in like a different setting, like in museums or something, they'll see that type of thing happen in a painting like 20 years before they found their groove.
Totally.
You know, and then
Yes.
that you look back and go, oh, there it was.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. That's what it
Absolutely.
was. At the other sites, with Hyro, with that one, we were talking the other day about how those colors are actually very similar. Like the blues were different shades of blues.
Yep.
That's different than this. How many of your works have you done like that, where you're sort of, because the color
Stick with
possibilities
the,
are
right.
Yeah.
Well, I just started, it's like I said, natural progression. You know, if I'm doing color all the time,
right.
you know, it's like, oh, well, I need to let me explore something else to keep it interesting. So
Within like a section of a particular color.
sure. So in May, I did a piece in Chicago with this metallurgic paint where it was like reacting, and it was like it's getting these like rust looks and stuff. And it's the first time it was like I worked with kind of like dark. It was, you know, there were colors here and there, but it was parts of it were really dark. And I was inspired then to do my next piece in grays.
Right.
And it was all like, it was black, white, and gray. And so this next one was blue. So, and who knows what, you know, like I said, the possibilities and combinations are endless. So.
I saw it with my own eyes. It's so natural.